Seems like everybody's getting Helm the Dominator, and even Spectre's on that train. Toby might be in some trouble.
It'll speed her up, and the armor is good, but you can't bring the creeps when you shadow step, which is the funny
There's
part.
nowhere to go. Oh God, Toby, you are locked in here, and that will be first blood.
Make you move out of the creep wave into the hook, and sure, your support can take it off of you, but then your support's gonna get hooked. Here's another one.
Here it is. Nightmare, and all right,
no
hook,
to it.
But Schofield is now the one who's actually in trouble to go right for Crystallis and then get the kill. He held that hook, and I questioned it for a second, but now, you know, it turns into 2 kills, and that is a double kill for Whisper on this Pudge. I'm curious to see if that's what they commit to. Ooh, Nightmare pulled off. Now Toby chased by Whisper, and he's got hook, which he can throw at the Nature's Prophet
Whisper.
afterwards. The brain sap. Whisper's just killing it right now. Another double kill.
For this Spectre, going for that Helm of the Dominator into the Radiance, like you said.
Oh, Whisper.
Oh my God, Whisper.
Whisper. The Nightmare, the Glimpse, Toby. Oh, boy. Yeah, they're going to glyph the creeps. That's a kill for Schofield this time.
Gonna be a very fast jungler at level 3, so a very successful top lane for Heroic. Looks like Analog's trying to steal some stacks over here.
He might be in a bit of a bad position. Burrow Strike with the Sprout, and 3 heroes are here. Tundra just pick up Analog.
In my life.
Round that up. That's 100% with what we've been seeing.
That's NA
Just
math
round
right.
it up.
He's never a perfect fight.
Oh, come on!
Bump that number up, baby.
Whisper from downtown, baby. Hits that hook. Yeah, give me the number again. Oh, man.
Without taking the tower. So they should be careful. BZM is hanging in the trees knowing to be careful, but still wants the rune. This is gonna be the death of him.
Oh, all right, BZM.
Unless they don't see
Epicenter
him.
attempt. See what they can get out of this. Whispers feel so strong. Fatal Bonds come out. BZM is gone. Toby, he is gonna drop. That's 2 kills here, and 33 shows up, but he's surrounded. Oh gosh, Chaotic Offering, 8 minutes in. Not sure they thought that KJ had that kind of farm. Spectral Dagger from Yuma gets the kill. And that is 3 for the side of Heroic. Let's see.
He wants to steal these
Epicenter to
stacks.
steal these stacks, maybe fight. A Chaotic Offering comes in. That stops the life drain. Sox is in trouble. All these creeps hitting away, as well as the Fatal Bonds. They'll end up trading supports, and now BZM, he's going to be dismembered. But KJ dies. Still worth it here, a 2 for 2. That favors the side of Heroic, with Whisper getting a kill.
That almost went even better because
For somebody to come over to the 14-minute shrine. That's what they're really looking for. And it might just be 33. Smoke gets broken, and this Watcher should have eyes. And let's see. Oh, okay. Come on. They've also got a lasso happening at the same time, and a Soxa. Well, they get the Fiend's Grip on a 33 with the edge. There's no chance for 33.
immediately TP's over to secure his own Wisdom Shrine that Toby is trying to steal. Oh, good glimpse, Toby. They have Shadow Step still, though.
Yeah. He almost got it. 6 and 8 minutes was kind of... I mean, it's been really impactful. Let's just say that. Epicenter attempt, and this is going to be onto the Bane. Schofield Nightmare, and will eventually die. All 5 heroes here for Tundra to get a kill on a Bane.
A silver lining for Tundra is that the building damage is not that good from the side of Heroic, but Analog, who we're watching run BZM on his own right here, with the Arsonist facet, Bat Rider's building damage is actually not too bad if you want to get the shard as well. That could actually help you push faster with this. You know, you get the blink to help you initiate. He's like, I barely miss hooks. Like, what's the point? I'll just throw the hook to initiate.
33 and BZM over here, and now they will use that Shadow Step. It gave them a little bit of vision there, and that's followed up by the Fiend's Grip that comes through from Schofield to get the kill on a BZM. Soxa dies to Yuma. Also picks up 60 more gold, taking the Nether Ward, and immediately
the Sand King, you know, maybe get trapped in the Static Storm, stuff like that. Now you're just not going to care.
And again, Analog, he's got BKB, so he's going to get the pull in here. And BZM is going to be Shadow Stepped. He has no way to escape. You think you're out, but you've already used that Burrow Strike. There's nowhere for you to walk to really... They're going to send 4 heroes over to get this Tormentor. Ooh, instead they'll Shadow Step, they'll TP bottom, they'll look as they're trying to get more than just this Toby kill. They'll get both supports on the side of Tundra, and that's Analog splitting it with his other allies, and then on her, on Tundra to find finally a moment where they can take out Heroic, but it's not easy. It's really been a bit disjointed, and it won't be too disjointed. They'll get the kill on the KJ, but again, it's using all these heroes to go over to get a support. Now the jump is in. They get the kill on a BZM. They look over. They find Toby. Crystal is going to try and TP out, but the Fiend's Grip is there. They got nothing to stop it. He goes, and he's got this Glimmer Cape, so he's going to survive. This might just be a full team wipe. 33, he's trying to run down Schofield, get something out of this, and finally will, but they've lost 4. They still have the lasso. They still have the control, and that is a full team wipe here for Heroic.
First and most importantly,
road to that, because there are still all the tier 2s still standing, but they've got this Aegis, so now they can finally start to really get some objectives after that Roche, and the objective right now is to go for 33. Fiend's Grip ready, all that control. 33 never had a chance, and Whisper just right in their face. We're looking to really get some more. Is this going to be a hook that hits? It's on cooldown for 4 seconds, so Soxa trying to run. The Nether Ward is out. Doesn't matter. He'll turn ethereal, but eventually he'll be dismembered. Glimmer Cape, just not even a save.
That's what you get. You're not allowed to do that.
Moral of the story, it ain't over until it's over. They're coming over on Tundra to try and make a move somewhere, but Pudge is ready. They've got a Bane on the high ground. There goes the Haunt. They still have this Shadow Step. They can kill immediately onto Toby. They hit that lasso. It's on a BZM. The focus is on the 33 as they hit the Fatal Bonds. Chrysalis is gone. Fiend's Grip onto the Bristleback. That is going to be 4 heroes dead. Looking like a team wipe as the chase is on to Soxa. They've got everybody ready, and this will be another team wipe for Heroic. 34-6. GG is called. Ardar safely in Abaddon, mid Shadow Fiend. There's
has the blind, which is going to be good versus all the right clicks.
At Toby's Courier, and can Yuma really, I guess, find, honestly, something that allows him to maybe move her over in these lanes? Top lane's in trouble, and it's first blood for this anti-mage. Toby's locked up. Yuma, he did come over. That was what I was maybe expecting, but Schofield under the tower, 1 shot from dead. Still looking to turn back. He's getting his attention. He blinks out of the tower.
Snowball.
Oh, now he's got the snowball. You just got
Schofield.
baited, son. Oh my God. Feels great. Why not, right? And they're actually thinking about going in. Yuma's up here again. He's here to go and get Toby. They've got that at least, and Salas, he's got blink, but he needs to be able to blink out of here. The damage coming in, he blinked back towards Yuma. There's so many places to go. That wasn't the right one.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that. To be fair, you can blink probably to the left, but you get run down. I am what?
Aurora to go through Twin Gate.
The downside, though, is that, of course, when you brawl this much, you're not farming as well. So the gold lead actually isn't that high, even though it's 6-2.
But for them, like, to get this advantage as they go for Soxa, Schofield's here with KJ. They're going to look to get another kill. Ooh, the shards are on the money, and that Wrath of Nature comes in. Analog gets that kill into Soxa. Chrysalis is dead to Whisper! What?
Pretty even win probability from Dota Plus, which I will say, due to the rapid movements from Heroic, it is the farm affecting the game.
They're trying to get Yuma. And they're in this, like, no man's land where it's by the tower, but it's not very close to the tower. And Yuma, Photic Shield, not going to matter. So they get the kill on the Nature's Prophet. That's pretty good. Analog is over here, though. Here come the raises. Here come the snowballs all the way across. It hit 3 heroes. They'll look for the Requiem. They've got it. They should be able to get a kill here on the 33. They'll look over at Soxa. Nowhere for him to go with the shards placed perfectly. It's a 3-man avalanche and a toss as KJ does end up dead. But Analog gets a double kill as he kills Soxa.
In gold game compared to game 1, which I think they're approaching 3,000 at this point.
Schofield, actually Analog.
That's a huge kill.
Dead. And Schofield's gonna die too. Good movements there from Tundra after losing that fight over bottom. For something with this smoke.
They caught sight of
He might have been spotted for a second. Blink, bash, slither, and crush. But a burrow strike away, 33. He is spotted, but they will get this kill to start. Running in is Saksa, and that'll give them a potential +1. Schofield with the shards well placed. Trying to get away, a couple of miscoils, and then one more shot from Whisper. That'll secure them both kills. We'll say the reason I thought it worked so well in the previous game was the fact that Analog was also getting a BKB at the same time. Aura's Punch, shards. Whisper looking to come back in. They use the Requiem, a lot used here. It will get them both supports at the end of the day, as Yuma steals that with a Wrath of Nature. 33 was maybe thinking about joining in. Is he
on the Slardar?
I think if you're holding this much gold at this point, you're probably going into the BKB as we watch KJ die there to BZ. KJ's the only one here, and he's got a sentry down. He kind of is aware of this. Yuma's going to try and TP over, but Sox is in the vicinity. Slither and Crush comes in with the BKB. They're going to try and get their hands on Crystallis, who's forced to blink away. BZM, he leaves for now. They're in on a Roche, and this is just going to be, hey, thanks for doing 95% of the work. We're going to try to get Aegis. 33 tries to go and snatch that one, but he's not going to be so fortunate. Analog gets the Aegis. 33 is dead. Saksa falls. Double kill for Yuma, as that is 3 heroes that fall by the wayside, with Warlock also joining them. So for now, he's actually going up, and they're following him. They kind of have it. Oh, boy. Yeah, Yuma. Mjolnir armor, but tossed back all the way to the epicenter coming through. He's doing some decent damage. Chaotic Offering also has to get forced. Yuma's dead here, but what can Heroic get out of this? They've got at least 33. The Requiem flies in. That's going to be a dead Toby. They've got BZM TPing away, and they will at least escape on Saksa with the blink. Not the worst thing, all things considered, is a lot had to get committed to get the kill on Yuma.
I think that's a Tinker and Anti-Mage straight back to farming. Well, I mean, Anti-Mage was never there. But that means 2 heroes are immediately efficiently farming. Okay, you actually do end up losing the Tiny at the end, which should now open up Roche. So Heroic
up there, and at this point, still, you know, Anti-Mage isn't much of a threat at this time. Oh, that is going to be rough, and he's not going to be a threat for another 50 seconds. The game, they're smoked up on Heroic.
That's the green light. There's
Can
no
find
Warlock.
BZM.
Find BZM.
First hit bash, Slither and Crush. Now he's on the low ground. They're looking for a Requiem. They've got the fear, but where is he? Where's BZM?
Oh my god, no way.
Oh my god. They are going to find 33, but he's not even dead yet. Now the lasers start flying around with BKB being popped here by Yuma. And they leave on this Heroic lineup, or at least most of them left. Analog kind of stayed nearby. He doesn't have a BKB, and he's going to die for this. He's got an Aegis, but the rest of the team isn't exactly here. Abaddon's on his way over. They're going to need Schofield to try and get a save here with a snowball, but Analog chased by Crystallis. Walrus Punch comes in. Wrath of Nature flies through. They start to back away for a second because Whisper's on the back lines looking over at this BZM Tinker. He goes ethereal. He TP's out. They get the kill on Toby. They're going to toss over this Shadow Fiend. They still want to get Saksa, but he finds a blink into the trees as the rest of the team is off to the side. Crystallis as well as BZM is behind the side of Heroic, but they're not going to go continue to chase this Radiant lineup as Saksa eventually falls.
Probably a little bit more.
It's another spike for Heroic though, right? You're getting this Satanic. You've got this Nullifier. Mag soon for Analog, and Crystallis dead again. He is dead for the 5th time. He is 1-5. Yuma gets that kill, and
that's why the fact that he didn't die there is amazing, because this, like you said, it really is a lot on him to keep multiple lanes pushed out.
That's not far enough away. That is a Slither and Crush, and another kill here. Analog getting this Sand King, and now they're by the tier 2, right? Maybe they get themselves BZM. Maybe they get themselves a Tiny, but they'll settle for just a Toby.
BZM.
Again, not taking the buildings.
March of the Machines killed off most of the creep wave.
Oh, BZM! E-Blade, I thought maybe he was going to get hit with a blink Slither and Crush. He had TP'd right in front of Whisper, but didn't really pay for that. He was the one putting the damage onto the Slardar.
Like, this is the BZM show. For it,
Yeah.
It's still very useful to have so that the Wrath of Nature, the Requiems, they don't do nearly as much.
Saksa, Link, Southern Crush, dead. Gone. Whisper, another kill. Whisper is 7-1 and 17. I don't believe he died last game.
Comes the Tusk and the Slardar. Hey, where's this Tinker guy at? Oh, he's in the mid lane. He's shoving that in. Ping him out. Let's head there. Tundra being smart about this.
First, I don't know if this is really what's worth it. It sets up for a Requiem. They're immediately out. That Requiem comes back in. Saksa ends up dead. They were looking for a Chaotic Offering, which they do get off, but they end up losing Toby. Now the Burrow Strike comes through from 33. They've got the damage coming out of an Analog, but he's going to be saved for a moment with the Aphotic Shield coming through. The BKB is going to be popped by Whisper. They get the kill to KJ, but there's the Slithering Crush. Down goes 33, but so does Analog. You lose the Shadow Fiend. You lose the Abaddon. You're trying to get Cristallo. Yay! BZM just with a laser right in the face of Schofield. It ends up being a 3-for-2 that favors Tundra in a fight that maybe it looked like they were going to have the counter coming over. Again, it's 95% of the work. Cristallis is committing.
They would be done with this by now.
33's nearby. KJ running in. Yule's out of the Tinker Snowball. Oh no! Age is picked up by KJ. How does this happen? Again. Oh my, how does this happen again?
Did they not see him? I think the sentry they placed is a little too north of the pit because KJ aggressive TP from Nature's trying to break smokes.
He is not gonna find anybody. Hex almost, you know, he's got the gold, he's got 5,800. They're gonna look for Saksa. Requiem's gonna be used, and Tinker's gonna be in the middle of the pack. He is in trouble. Does he get out this time? No.
Oh, okay.
Analog gets the kill, and that instantly makes this a win for the side of Heroic in the fight. But he's got no cooldown on this. And you said you wanted to see that shard on him. He's got it. Shard's thrown by Schofield, and now he's got the Nullifier Walrus Punch, and this is a danger anti-mage of dying, and he is killed again. That is the 6th time he's died.
That's why that shard's really useful. Helps you find these heroes that are hiding in the trees. So you kill the Tinker, you siege that, gets a kill. So now there's another minute where Tundra is missing a hero. You continue to maintain map pressure. Can he get
He's
Numa?
got BKB, and he's going to use that
Satanic
to stay alive. He's got the Satanic. They get the kill on a Saksa, and they rip up 33. God damn. Just the damage coming in.
Just trying to live his life over here.
He's not going to be able to do so. There is no TP cooldown. He is just in your face immediately. By the way, he had saved up 9,000 gold, goes straight into the Bloodthorn, and
will give you more damage to finish the job while he's hexed. Or to just silence him when he doesn't have BKB. For example.
Oh boy, that's a Tinker that's dead. He's got buyback, but they've kind of mixed up these respawn timers.
You can. If you don't buy back, you will be megged right here, though.
Well, that's going to be a 3-shot Warlock trying to live his life, not able to do so. He's forced to buy back. And now eventually Tinker will have to buy back. That's what he does with the Burrow Strike landing on a 2. They go to the Snowball. It hits on a 33. The damage is so quick. You never stood a chance. Oh, the Requiem hits Cristallis. He's dead. That's an anti-mage gone. With no buyback 80 seconds, he is going to have to observe the rest of this.
I don't know if there's going to be much observing to do. You have 2 heroes, no buyback, as the last barracks is about to fall here. And then you're going to back because why would you back? Of course you're just going to keep pushing. I don't think you're going to get the respawn.
And they will get the kill there on the Saksa. That is from half health. He just cleans him up. And now it's all on BZM to show it up. But GG is called Heroic. Take down Tundra in a 2-0 fashion. That looked oh so good for them.
This is not the result a lot of people would expect, I think, looking at this. Tundra certainly the favored team, even with the stand-in, just based on their